You know, little Canada gets very excited when it makes news in the US, even when it's not about Prime Minister Hottie and instead about a flaming bag of shit. Jean Gomeshi was a left-wing radio host for CBC who portrayed himself as the ultimate role model for sensitive men, until he showed people a video of him beating a woman for kicks. Not very PC. So he got canned, and a pattern of cover-ups emerged that concealed his abusive behavior toward women in work at play, concealed by both his management and female victims too afraid of his media power to come forward. Which was a shock to many progressives. I mean, look at that perfect sensitive hipster stubble. Police asked victims to come forward, 3 did, Gomeshi was charged, then acquitted at trial because the witnesses' stories weren't judged as credible. Problem with the witnesses' testimony is that their behavior after being assaulted didn't match what people seem to believe is how women should behave after being assaulted.
Oh no!
And for that, I blame TV. Calm down, hear me out. Let's face it, TV is mother, TV is father. It shapes how we dress, talk, think, consume. Until the means to eliminate commercials became available, it even regulated when we used the bathroom. And according to TV, women who were assaulted respond in one of 3 ways: catatonia, denial, or anger. Also, afterward, victims either run in fear from their attacker or try to kill them. Lather, rinse, repeat, and you've got the entire run of Law and Order SVU. And all of these reactions are presented as logical, and they are, to people who have never been assaulted. You know, they say people grieve death in very different ways. So why should women all have to conform to some recipe of processing trauma? And in real life, women are punished for going off script. Look at the witnesses in the Gomeshi trial. After the assault, some stayed in touch with him or stayed friendly or didn't talk about it, or did things which seemed stupid and counterproductive. So according to some public opinion, that meant the women had to be liars because they failed the SVU test. After an assault, people will do a lot of different things to try to regain the feeling of having control over their lives. That sometimes includes ill-considered plans to feign friendship and lure the attacker into self-incrimination. Really ill-considered plans, like one of Jack Tripper's plans on Three's Company. And they may also feign friendship with their abuser in order to keep their shattered world from blowing completely apart. These all stem from feelings of powerlessness. It's a continuation of the victim behavior, not proof of lying about being a victim. From where I sat, there was not one shred of evidence in the trial that the women consented to go one round with the raging bullshitter. All the evidence was how their behavior afterward failed the SVU test. Listen, what you do to compensate for being assaulted doesn't undo being assaulted. Here, let me try to make this simpler. Watch this. You see, Larry didn't consent to get poked in the eyes. So even if he plays nice with Mo later, that doesn't change the fact that he didn't consent to being poked in the eyes. So the moral of the story? TV isn't art imitating life, it's art training life, and the blind leading the blind.
Stupid! Stupid!
I'm Ed the Sock. Follow me on Twitter at Ed the Sock. And don't forget to subscribe and check out the rest of my amazing videos. Yeah, I know. I'm humble, aren't I?